Hi guys, wait, no. You stop it, Ellie. Hey guys, I'm Snakebite126. You're watching. What is up, my little psycho-sociopaths? I'm Snakebite126, and I woke up like a few hours ago. I'm just going off the hook. I don't have a script here, and I'm just ready to answer some questions, so let's get started. Whew. Because I don't have a script, there's probably going to be a lot of rambling because I don't have a script. I just said that. See what I mean? I'm just my mind's very all over the place when it comes to talking to myself, and I go off on a billion tangents. So I'm gonna try and, script it in my head as I go along, but I'm sorry if I could go on for a long time. Let's just get on with the questions. First question comes from Triple G, who asks, why did you start your channel? Well, Triple G, I've actually been making YouTube videos since I was around 6 years old. As many of you might know, I have this channel called Ben 10 where I made these cringy top 10 videos that I made about nature and animals and stuff like that. And occasionally I would just vlog or make skits or whatever I felt like doing. And the reason I made that wasn't because I had some desire to entertain people or anything. It's just because I thought it would be cool. I watched YouTube videos a lot, and I thought, hey, I could make one. I could get my dad to help me, make one. That would be cool. And over time, I sort of drifted away from that as I grew up, and I went through a lot of phases of just these weird channels. Like one of them, I think, was a cringy Freddy Fazbear roleplay account that got really popular, like 150 subs. But over the course of all these weird phases of YouTube channels, all of them had some kind of niche. Like Ben 10 made these top 10 videos, and that was the thing. Freddy Fazbear made these weird Windows Movie Maker Five Nights at Freddy's things that I thought were really hilarious and funny and clever. But I never really had an account that was personal, where I could just dump my creative expression on or whatever. But then in 4th grade, I saw Sebastian, Jacob, and my friends. They all had their own YouTube accounts where they just made whatever they wanted. And I was like, I might as well join them, right? So I made my account, and I fell in love with making YouTube videos again. I pumped out so many. The video Pitch Black Whispers, which is like one of my first videos ever made on this channel, I made it just because it was like 12 o'clock, but I still wanted to make videos, but you couldn't see anything because it was so dark. So I was just, hey, I'll just make this stupid Pitch Black Whispers video. So it really just started because I just wanted to make a YouTube account with my friends and make videos that I could watch and my friends could watch and I would be really proud of. But over time, well, nothing's really changed except, the content's become quality content, as the motto suggests. And, more people are watching it now, so I'm really happy about that. Oh boy, here's a great comment chain. Kylo Vo, put something funny in the comments. Bye. Yeah, it's because I said put something funny if you can't think of... You've all seen the video? K Park 1021 responds, why would you insult me like that? And then that angry face. Then Kylo is saying that I was saying what was being said in the vid, not trying to insult everyone. Ling Ling is telling Kylo Vo to stop. This is brilliant. I expect more comment chains like this in the future. Just absolute masterpieces right there. Brilliant. Ling Ling asks, why is your thingy called Comic Sans Productions or whatever? Now, first of all, Caden, stop answering my questions for me. Swear to God, stupid Caden, I'm gonna... Okay, to actually answer your question, Comic Sans, the font Comic Sans, obviously. I've been making fun of this font pretty much since the conception of my channel, ever since my 3rd video on this channel, which was George W. Bush vs. Spider-Man. And ever since then, every time I need to use a font, I will ironically use this one and just make fun of it, like, non-stop. if there's ever like a time I need to use a font, chances are it will be Comic Sans, and that's kind of a staple. Well, it's a staple on the internet too, but on this channel it's definitely a staple. Now the name Comic Sans MS Productions comes from Phoebo Dies, which is the oldest usage of the term. Some people will tell you it's horror in Huntington Beach, but that is lies. That is false, that is fake news, that's just wrong. But yeah, it's Phoebo Dies. That's the first time that I could find where I used that name for anything, because that's the first time I really was making a production or a film or whatever you would call that masterpiece. Phoebo Dies is a great video. I'd recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it. It basically, back in 4th grade, everyone hated Phoebo in my school because that was like this art thing that we were all forced to go to, and it was really stupid. But I made a video called Phoebo Dies to, sort of just hop on this trend of hating Phoebo. And it's really stupid. But that's the origin, and ever since then I kind of, reused it for all my iMovie trailers, and I decided that for the movie I made, Mysteries of Dwight Middle School, it'd be a nice little callback to just sort of make that the production company that I list. So that is the origin of Comic Sans MS Productions. God, I gotta stop closing my eyes. It looks so weird. Jackson Wallace asks, do you feel that the racial policies of the Middle East increase the amount of international exports by a certain degree that will always be constantly raised until the said systemic policies are changed? Also, who is your favorite Neopet? I don't know anything about Neopets, to be honest. I know about it, but I don't know, anything about it. I just know it exists, and that's my knowledge. I don't know, Pikachu. And now, Middle Eastern politics, however, boy oh boy, I can tell you a whole lot about. Ling Ling replies to this comment saying, you are the reason why I really want to die. Well, that's just, rude. We here at Snakebite126 are a respectful community, and I just ask that we all be respectful of each other and, not just spread positivity, all right? It's all about that positivity, all right? Now, I will be banning Pete. This is a stupid joke. This is a really bad joke. God, I am not in the top of my game right now. Oh my gosh, guys. The Red Bomber 126, the massive e-celebrity Red Bomber 126 is asking me questions. Why are you doing this in the bathroom? Are you kidding? I literally answered that question in the first sentence I say in that video. My mom is in the living room, my dad's in the bedroom, and I've been publicly exiled to my hiding place in the bathroom. So there you go. Why are you gay? Well, see, I'm really happy right now because the massive mega celebrity Red Bomber 126 is showing genuine interest in me. Why else would I be so happy, But other than that, I don't know. Why are you Benjamin? Well, Sebastian, you see, when a man and a woman love each other very much, is Nor gay? Well, you see, I wouldn't know this question. I wouldn't say that Nor's a close friend of mine or anything. But, he's a close friend with Caden, obviously, because Caden took the time out of his day to reply with no. So I guess that settles it. If he knows, then, who am I to, say he's wrong. Now, does Caden love James Charles? Now, you see, I don't know if he loves James Charles, but what I can tell you is that he will constantly spam me with, not constantly, but he has in the past, spammed me with Instagram posts of James Charles. So, maybe I wouldn't exactly take it at the realm of possibility. Okay, I should probably point out right now that K Park and Red Bomber 126, they're both my friends. I'm not being a jerk to my fans that I'm acquainted with but aren't really close friends with. These two are my actual really close best friends. And when I'm saying stuff like this, I'm just trying to tease them. I'm not actually trying to, be a jerk. So I hope that people that don't know that they just know that I'm not being a jerk to these people, and I'm just messing around. Okay, back to questions. Ian asks, what do you think about the defeat of Shaggy from getting ganked by Duolingo Bird, Thanos, Sans, and Shrek? Well, let me tell you something. I'm glad, because Shaggy is a stupid meme, and I'm glad he's dead. Like, I never really laughed at it, but the first few days I could see the humor in it. I could see why people thought it was funny, but after a while, it just was really stupid, not in a funny way. To be honest, I never really found it funny. It's just the same thing that I've heard a billion times, like, oh, Shaggy has unlimited power, he has a billion forms, and this super powerful character can't beat him. Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. I'm sure that repeating this a million times is going to be funny, and I know that's pretty much the same thing with every meme, but God, this one was just really not interesting. And before I get that one guy that thinks that I shouldn't have the right to talk because I used Big Chungus in the movie, I did not use Big Chungus under the precursor that I thought it was a funny meme. I didn't use it because I thought people were going to watch it and laugh and be like, this is funny because Big Chungus is the funniest meme of the century. I used it because the whole thing was that in my school, someone actually put a picture of Big Chungus on the auditorium, and I kind of wanted to parody that and also sort of have it being that the character hated the meme too because it really wasn't that funny. That was the whole point. I don't actually think it's funny. Please don't ever accuse me of that. That hurts me. Where do you live, John Kennedy? Now, I don't know where John Kennedy lives, but Ellie, I am so sorry for that joke. I'm so sorry. I quit YouTube forever after that joke. That was by far the worst joke I've ever made, ever. I can feel Ellie trying to claw out. God, Ellie. I mean, normally I'd say stop, but I deserve this. Oh, she's like whacking my leg for like stability. Oh God, that was. Oh God, that I have to live in shame for that. And honestly, I'd tell you where I live, but I'm too lazy to get the address again because I never really paid attention. But I'd welcome you to come and kill me because I don't know how I'll ever live again after that joke. That was so bad. Walls Rivals asks, can you be in one of my Shazam 7121 rap battles? And what do you use to edit terrible rap battles of Comic Sans? First of all, yes, heck yes, I would love to be in Shazam 7121 rap battles. Like, I don't, we would need to contact each other privately through, like, YouTube Messenger chat, or I think that's what you said, but I would just, in general, love to be involved in that series. That would be beautiful. And to answer your question, what do I use to edit terrible rap battles of Comic Sans? Well, back when I still used that picture format with the pictures of the opponents and the subtitles, I used Windows Movie Maker, and that's really all I had. But as I sort of, aged, I guess, a bit, ever since I think Willy Wonka vs. Pickle, I started using iMovie for the more live-action ones. But the last two, which were Gaster vs. Austin and Ghostblade vs. the Dark Lord 2, I used Adobe Premiere for those because I got Adobe Premiere, and that's what I really use to edit all my videos now. So, Adobe Premiere. Oh yeah, also I should say for people that think the series is dead, I will bring it back eventually. I haven't, officially canceled it. I have ideas in my head. I don't want to cancel it. Obviously, it's been kind of on like a year-long hiatus at this point, but I will bring it back eventually. Don't you worry about that. Ling Ling, back at it again, asks, is this place empty? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, Ellie's right here. I don't know. Let me ask to be sure. Hey, Dad!
What?
Is this place empty?
Yeah.
He says yes.
What?
There you go. Gamosaurus Rex asks, is your family held hostage by the Duolingo burb, or is that just me? Okay, so Let me give you all a little history lesson. Yeah, I guess the meme now is that the Duolingo bird is some kind of serial murderer kidnapper if you don't do your Duolingo lessons. But that's all a bunch of propaganda. The Duolingo bird should be celebrated as a hero, and let me tell you why. Back, before any of this was a meme, around December, November, around that time frame, I actually got an ad for Duolingo, and I was like, hey, looks cool, I might as well get it. I want to learn Spanish. So I got it, and I really only did it for a day because then I just kind of forgot about it, and then I deleted it. But the thing is that when I was taking these lessons, I learned the Spanish word for apple, which is manzana. So the next day, I went to school and I started calling my friends manzanas. I went up to Caden and I said, hey, you're just a manzana, did you know that? And I sort of framed it like it was an insult, and if you didn't know what it meant, you would be super offended. It is really a stupid idea, and I had no idea why I thought it was a good idea, but that's not the point. A week later, Caden says, hey, Benjamin, I'm working on this video. Can you help me? And as we all know, this video is the video that we all know that I can't say, otherwise I'm going to get suspended and they're going to find me and I'm going to get killed. But anyways, while working on this video, he comes over to my house, I help him write it and record it and film it, and I have a verse and everything. But during writing, we didn't know what would rhyme in the chorus, so I decided, let's make a line about a manzana, and I said that line, which again, I can't say because otherwise they'll find me and they'll kill me. The school, that is. But, he was like, you know what, screw it, we don't have anything else to rhyme, so we might as well put it in. And now that line is classic, and people, after that video came up, people went up to us, and they were saying that line, and it was great. So we should all be thanking the Duolingo bird, and just shunning this propaganda from our heads, because we're smarter than that. So to answer your question, no, I don't think the Duolingo bird's holding my family hostage. Wait, what's that window thing? Well, Ling Ling's got a few more, so let's just knock them out. Ling Ling asks, inflict harm on myself? Living in this world hurts me. Well, I don't know if you're being serious or if you're just trying to be edgy or joking around or what have you not, but in the off chance you're serious, I'm going to say no, please don't. And that's all I'm going to say, because otherwise my big mouth is going to get me into trouble, so no. Now, this is the final question from Ling Ling, I think. He asks, can you do music? Which, yes, I can do music. I've got a playlist full of 21 songs. It says 22, but one of them is just an extended version of the other. So technically 21 songs just full of music that I can did. Whether I can do music well or not is subjective, but I can do music. I will add the 10th track to that playlist eventually, but I guess, after all, it is the best track, so I guess you gotta watch the movie to find out. And, I've also been kind of making these weird parody song videos, so I guess you count those as music, and I'm kind of working on another one that's kind of like that, but kind of not. And I will have a preview here if there's actually enough content that I've made in order to actually preview something. So, well, that was really good. Yeah, man, real good. So, to answer your question, well, actually, I know that during your passion project, Mr. Ling, that you were very, talking about how you have orchestra and you were playing piano. So if you mean in that department, well, I'm not really good with any instrument except piano, kinda, and kazoo. I'm alright at kazoo, but piano, I never had lessons besides just the mandatory thing we had to do in 5th grade, or 4th grade. No, it was 4th and 5th, but we had these mandatory keyboard lessons every so often that we had to do, and I kind of learned from that, but to be honest, I don't know anything about music theory or anything. I believe I only learned about how keys work, a few months ago, which is really sad considering I've had this since, 2016, this piano since 2016. So, yeah, I'm kind of uneducated when it comes to that, and most of the time I spend, making my own songs on the piano, and that just comes from hitting notes until they sound good. I mean, I can play tiny fragments of like meme songs, but they're just fragments, and they're mostly just the melody, just the one-handed thing that I can just play, and I can't play the whole song with all the stems and everything because I'm not that good. So it's really just, hit notes till they sound good, make my own song, put it in GarageBand, and then make an entire soundtrack off of that. So that's the extent of my musical ability. Triple G asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, see, Triple G, an entertainer, I guess, is the broadest term. I'm the most comfortable when I'm making YouTube videos because I can express myself whatever way I want creatively. I can be the director, the actor, the writer, and the one who makes the music all at the same time because I love doing all of that. I love expressing myself in every creative way possible, really. So I don't know which one. I mean, I'm taking musical theater, so acting and singing are kind of the main ones you learn there. And I guess dancing, but I don't really want to be a dancer. Maybe something on the side that it would complement, singing well, but just a sole dancer, probably not that, but pretty much everything else like acting and singing and directing and writing and all of that I just would love to do. Now, when I was a young lad and I had this weird obsession with presidents at age 6, I wanted to be a politician or the president of the United States, and I did the math, and specifically I would want to be the 55th president of the United States. And now, that would be so bad. That I don't want to be a politician. That sounds so boring and too much responsibility. And I don't know anything about politics. I just wanted to be the president because that would be cool. But I don't know anything. And people, if I make one mistake, everyone's going to write a billion articles about how I suck and that I'm the doom of this country. That's too much responsibility. And it's not for me. So politician, bottom of the list. Entertainer, I'll figure out which one eventually. Or maybe I'll just spend a lot of time in college and get my degrees in everything. Who knows? Gwenny asks, if you were a plant, what plant would you be and why? Venus flytrap, because they are carnivorous. How many plants can you say are carnivorous? Yeah, that's not a lot, especially in comparison to the non-carnivorous plants everywhere. There are only a few species. I bet you can't name any besides the one I'm talking about right now off the top of your head. And if you do, you Googled it and you're a big cheater and you have to live with the consequences of being a cheater and you're not going to be able to sleep at night. Venus flytrap, that's a real man's plant. Big, burly, testosterone-filled plant. One that doesn't care, and look at all these other little plants. Oh, look at me, I'm powered by the sun. I am solar powered. No, Venus flytrap don't care. It'll eat your children. You know what I mean. That just seems really cool to me that they're carnivorous. So probably that. They have the weaknesses of any other plant, but they will eat stuff. They're carnivorous. I don't know how many other ways I can put it. They're carnivorous. Don't do that. They will eat meat. They ain't no herbivores. They're not vegan. Look at all these vegan plants out there. These guys aren't. They don't take any of that. They're things. Yo, you wanna get up? Alrighty then, just hold on, you wanna get up? Well, you can. Yo, you can do it, yo, I believe, you can do it, yo, you can get up on the chair. Come on, yo, do I have to lift you? Oh, yo, you wanna go up? Oh, I got you, yo. There you go. Yay, we did it. Now they're both on the chair. And I'm not. Unfortunately. Claire asks, what is your favorite character from your movie? I don't know. Characters are one of the things that I pride myself on most about that movie. They're all just so fun and stupid and goofy. I don't know. I like all of them equally. But if I had to choose a favorite, I'd probably say Oglethorpe just because I kind of, he's not just a movie character. He's more of a sort of connection to me. He's in the play too, and I don't know, something about him just really speaks to me. He's kind of charming, Now, if we want to talk about who I'm most attracted to in the movie, however, I'd have to say Julia from Schoolia asks, "Will you be my best friend?" Sure, why not? I am 100% open to that. So I think that's all the questions. Well, not all the questions. That's most of the questions, but now we gotta get to all the Caden questions. Oh well, let's go rapid fire on this. Do you fear that the Norse will one day take over the lands of the United Skypes? No, I don't think they have the proper resources, equipment. They don't have the proper battle strategy. They really have nothing on the United Skypes. See, none of you people are gonna get this joke. This is just an inside joke. One of these days I'll make a video just discussing the entire United Skypes lore and, educate you all in the stupid inside jokes and then hopefully kill them all because they're all really stupid, but until then, just roll along with it. Are you going to make Tell Your Mama 2? No, but I will be making Tell Your Mama 3. That's a joke, school. That's a joke. That's a joke, which means that I was trying to be funny there. That wasn't serious. I have no plans of ever touching that subject again. Please don't suspend me, because honestly at this point I don't even know what I can get away with saying. Is Sebastian in love with a certain animatronic anthropomorphic animal known as the forest dog, aka Fox, named Foxy? See, I'm on a peace treaty right now, so no, because I'm a man of integrity, and when I make pacts with people about, not saying these kind of stuff about them, then I will uphold it, and, if you want to make a pact, Caden, go ahead. I'm open to anything. Are you dead? No, I'm not dead. But this is another joke, because dying's illegal. I'm not dead. I'm super duper alive, Are you what's your deal? What is, can you, not even gonna dignify that with the response. Are you planning to turn alive someday? Yes, I am. You want to know when? The day that I die. Because I'm not an illegal person. I'm always alive, unlike you. Real funny, I know. It's hilarious. This is beautiful. I know, I'm aware. Am I asking too many questions? Oh, there's no such thing as too many questions. Yes, there is, but as long as it's giving me content, then no. I don't even know what direction I'm taking that. So, I think now that is all the questions. If for some reason I missed yours, I'm sorry. If I missed your question or, you didn't get to ask your question on time, then honestly just ask this question in the video, believe it or not. My inbox is not flooded with 900 messages every second. I can keep up with this. I'm more than happy to answer a question if you ask. So just leave it on this video. You can really ask it on any other video because, I'm really not picky. I just like replying to comments, but just ask it on this video, because that would be the most convenient. And I will, reply if I can. So, that's it. Thank you so much for 100 subs. And hopefully we can, continue to grow as a channel even more as the days and the months go by. Well, stay insane, my psychosociopaths. I don't have an outro. Bye.